loves a good hat. Step back, world. Firehouse. So many creatures doing so many things during the day. Chop it up. Made that one dead. Oh, ouch! You've stumbled into the mushy-mosh mire, where the risk of getting forever stuck is omnipresent, regardless of whether you want it or not. Those look sharp on you. Better get trudging along. The Hex Hut. Maya makes her home here.
Koritani Folani.
She figured you'd have given up by now, what with the end of the world arranged against you. She put her fate in her poppets instead.
Gardina rutitizi. Masumi melemelo.
Says you're the hook on which the fate of the world hangs. Will you stay pinned or wriggle loose?
Saturi toto saturi karumile.
Now that you're here, Maya believes your fate might be bigger than she thought. The world might end you, but it won't end without you.
Jobbe damele toto.
If you're going to save the world, you better get moving. Can't just sit there on pins and needles. They'll stab right through you.
Rokau tausi. Wala pun tawantani tausi kauro.
Either way, she wishes you luck. Good, bad, or whatever you need.
Paso fipilo glub.
Asks if you ever wondered who might be pulling your strings, and what might happen if you decided to pull back.
Paso fipilo glub.
Thinks that's awfully easy for you to think fate's pulling your strings.
Folds for the like.
Whoever's in charge, it looks like the world's on the way up.
Wapa waratina. Masumi melemelo.
Thinks it's funny how hard you meant to improve things, no matter the result.
Wapa waratina. Saturi karumile.
Wonders why you bother with the myriad. They don't care for her poppets. Too bent on real things.
Barusa fuli kanupa.
She prefers stories. They help to make sense of reality, right?
Golikum kupi boblur.
Anyhow, she has funner things to talk about.
Karumi wasi mato.
Says her name is Maya. She doesn't get a lot of visitors nowadays. There's a jumbie hex over these parts of the land.
Koritani folani. Paso fipilo glub.
She's beyond worry, though, and knows there's a small chance you'll survive. You're all doomed if you don't.
Wasi ruma guanawa.
Maya won't give up or give in. She thinks it's better to get stitching rather than curse a ripped cloth.
Karumi wasi mato.
Says no one makes better poppets than her, and hers are better than just toys.
Saturi karumile. Karumi wasi mato.
She's crafted a poppet in defense against the world eater closest to her, but she needs a sharper pinpricker to make use of it.
Koritani folani. Turitani kakinunda.
She's flurfed the poppet already, so there's no need to worry about her wishcraft. It's primed on the world eater.
Ziva unatini ninawi.
The only pinpricker worth using is one that was stuck in a haystack. It's a needle like that she needs your help finding.
Alopunka kalungkunzi a.
Thanks you for trusting in her poppet powers.
Dark flees before light.
I'm right here.
Tickins, leave.
I like it here. And what's not to like about me?
Almost everything.
Let's see. Hope you're not allergic to the swamp sludge. That's some good e-waste there. Smarten up. The daytime makes it harder for things to sneak up on you. That sludgy junk works is a real mess. Cut that one in half. Someone locked it solid. Nice and clear out today. hard to come by. Looks like the cables need to be replugged in steps to match each sequence in order to generate a buzz strong enough to make things happen. Nice. That rearrangement should be enough to let enough electric current pass through the board. Hope you haven't seen the sky for the last time. See what they have. That went well. The air is dry here. This region is known as the Canuckstonies. You can't find a harder place in the world. Always good to have some wood scrap like that on hand. Every little bit helps. 50% done. Hey, nice shot. Shot. That'll teach you. A real treasure. Look at those notices on the board. Too bad the Gnotes couldn't read them. If you wander around here, you might find Noko. She just loves those gnotes. Nope, you still have to feed them, but food's easier to find than go juice. Watch your step here, and you might find tracks of another traveler. Let's see. Looking down from the mountaintops might be a bad idea. Found it! Even under all the muck in the gnote pen. Hard to believe the gnotes didn't trample it. The kind of pollution a gnote produces might stink, but it usually washes away in the next rain. You should keep moving. Can't let those gnotes blaze the trails for you. Nooks isn't an easy language, but at least it's manageable. She says she is so happy to see you again. She wonders if you remember her. She's Noko. She let you ride her majut when you were a kid. Noko remembers you used to chase around with so much energy and is glad to see you haven't lost any of that spark. But that's all long gone now, though. Memories show us where we've been, not where we're going. Seems reluctant to even say its name. It's become personal to her too, since it's taken so many of her innocent gnotes as prey. Noko remembers those days too, but she never lets herself wallow in them, no matter how tempting that can be. She sees you're back to buck with Lupa Lupin. Can't see how there's any way to avoid that now. Not for long, at least. She says the horrors of your younger days were enough to ruin anyone, but not you. You've got all that cheer about you still. Noko says history is like the trail you've been on. You can walk back down it any time you like, until it's worn smooth. But you get to blaze your own trail from here. Then you are stronger than her. She can't help wanting Lupa Lupin to pay for what he did to her gnotes, despite the fact it's against her nature. Asks how many paths you've wandered in the world, and if you ever wonder about what might have changed if you'd taken different ones. The choices can be overwhelming, but you have to choose, or you just stay where you are. And what kind of choice is that? So happy the world is going to live, would have been crushed to see all the gnotes die with it. Likes that you stood up for the world and spurred your way toward helping it out. Glad you saw the light with the myriad. They always bring a sparkliness to any day, and sometimes the nights too. They're just so shiny, makes her smile to think about them. But let's not speak of that now. She has an idea where the majut might have gone, as there's no other place it likes as much as its own corner of the open wild. She's even named it the Majut Meadow. The majut will recognize the scent you've attracted while being here, so it'll probably trust you enough to follow you.
Sana you're there.
You should lead the Majut back here when you find it. It's going to take time to get it calm enough to be able to ride out to the World Eater.
Amun.
It's the most magnificent creature she's ever encountered. A creature straight out of a dream or story. Mush mush? It's a sludge deodorizer, meant to de-stink the fuel, but doesn't work so well now. Flame! Chop chop! Lightning up! Can't suck in enough wind. Nice. Hardly seemed fair. has to be able to open this lock. Hard to believe this is all here. That's hard to come by.